It's time for the One Bar and Lupagus Show, bringing you anything and everything Minnesota Vikings.
Welcome to professional football.
All right, good morning and welcome back to the One Bar and Lupagus Show. I'm sure you've already all heard the news, but before we get into the news, be sure to subscribe to our channel, like our vids, and take a sip of your morning coffee. All right, Everson Griffen last night signed a one-year, $6 million deal with the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, well, couple takeaways here to get from this. First of all, on Griffen's side, I think this is actually a pretty damn good move for the Cowboys. He's on a line now with DeMarcus Lawrence on the other side. Current starting right defensive end Tyrone Crawford's on the PUP list, and I wouldn't be surprised if Griffen ends up winning a starting job there in Dallas. Just he's a much more pure pass rusher than Tyrone Crawford. And I think he's going to do damn well. This guy showed a year ago he's got plenty left in the tank. If he gets at least a half a dozen sacks, that would not surprise me one bit. If he went a little bit above that, I could see that happening as well. It all depends on how big his role is. I know Griffen's gone now, but he's always going to be a Viking to me. I'm sure someday he'll come back, retire, whether it's signing a one-year farewell deal or just coming in and signing that one-day contract. This guy will retire a Viking, one of the all-time greats, and I would not be shocked to see his name up in the Ring of Honor one day. But yeah, it just sucks when an all-time great Viking ends his career with a different team. We've seen it back in the day. Kevin Williams with the Saints, Jaron Allen going to the Bears, and then the Panthers, and then Randy Moss playing with basically every team in the NFL. It's just hard, it's just weird. It's almost surreal seeing these guys in a different uniform, and surely that'll be the case when we see Everson Griffen with that star on his helmet this year. But it is what it is. We're going to be used to it because we're going to see a lot of former Vikings in new colors this year. Trey Waynes, Xavier Rhodes, Mackenzie Alexander. It's going to be different. So there is some silver lining to this, and that is that at least he didn't go to the Packers. If Everson Griffen would have went to the Packers, that would have been horrible, would have been disgusting, and it actually would have been very dangerous for the Vikings. Having him in a line with the Smith brothers would have been horrifying, and damn well he'd want to play his best against the Vikings just to kind of stick it to Zimmer and the boys. So I guess that's the one good thing that comes out of this is that he is not going to be a Packer. But the question, at that 1 year, $6 million mark, did the Vikings, did they really want him back? Because that's surely a number they could have afforded. Rob Brzezinski could have made that work somehow. So it makes you wonder if they really did want this guy back, or they're completely set going with Hunter and Adenabo as the starters, and then the backups either being DJ Wanham and a crusty veteran, or DJ Wanham and Kelly Willikus. Yeah, maybe they just figured it was time to move on from Griff. Zimmer did sound like he wanted him back, but I don't know. This number makes you wonder. So yeah, that's it. Everson Griffen is a Dallas Cowboy. The Viking, he will not be coming to the Vikings this year to help us out. So hopefully everybody stays healthy on the Vikings defensive line. When I say everybody, I mean the starters. So when these depth pieces have to play, it could be very scary for the Vikings D-line. But that's it. Everson Griffen is a Cowboy. Get used to it, absorb it, and move on. But whatever you do, always keep your skull in your hole.